so I guess I'll tell everyone. I'll let the listeners in on the secret. I'll break kayfabe a little bit. I have just recently found out that my wife is pregnant.
Woo!
I'm gonna be a daddy, and so, with that being said, though, at the end, and this is something that Style and Jules and I have talked about. At the end of September, I will be stepping away from co-hosting the Rebel Radio Show, and I don't want anyone to think that that is coming from a place of, like,
He hates us.
yeah, I hate them, and I don't want.
There was a big falling out.
We treat him really poorly,
They
honestly.
fucking beat me.
It's like
Every
a John
Monday
Tron
they
ego
beat me.
raptor thing.
They
He
beat
wants
the
to
fuck
be in
out
charge
of
of
me.
his own finances.
We'll
he
never mention
figured
him.
out what Style's been doing.
I want him to get out of the conservative shit, or the conservative shit. What's it called?
Conservativeship.
Conservativeship? Is that what it's called?
That's what Jake's a part of. It's
Conservativeship? What's the
Every
what's
so
the thing
often-
called?
That's what it's called.
conservatorship.
Yeah.
Every so
Conservatorship?
often, I
Yeah.
think
I
about.
don't remember. Guys, all right? I don't know how to
The
read.
thing that Britney Spears was
Yeah.
under.
I'm going to be a dad and I don't know how to read.
It's because he's been under the conservatorship.
Every so
Yeah,
often,
the converter got me.
I think about the 3-episode strand in a row where Style kept telling Shayne that he was in control of all of his finances and they were going in the well.
Yeah.
Well,
After-
they have been.
That's when he
Well,
started
after the
stealing
well
slushies.
tipped over. Yeah. Started stealing slushies. The well tipped over.
The slushy thing still blows my mind. I'll just be like sitting there and I'll randomly think of just Shane walking in.
I think about that
and
most
just
times I'm in a
filling
gas
up
station.
cup and just walking out.
It's
like,
no
hey.
one cares. No one cares at a gas station.
Hey, also, real quick, by the way,
Yeah.
everyone listening right now, tell Shayne congrats. 216-859-8699.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, thank you. Yeah. Let me just wrap that up really quick.
Tell him you'll miss
Well,
him.
it sounds
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't. That's
I didn't wrap it
Hey,
up.
That's how we
now.
got here.
Hey.
That's how we got in this
It
situation.
was sabotage.
Yeah. But so at the end of September, I'm going to be stepping away from co-hosting the Rebel Radio Show. But I want to make it very clear that that does not mean that I'm stepping away from WSRR as a program or as a radio station. I will still be a part of this. It's just going to look and sound and feel a little different maybe. I don't know what that will be yet, and that's something that we still have to discuss, and you know, I want to go out with a bang. And so I think you know,
you did that.
You literally are going out with a bang, Shayne.
amen.
He's still gonna pick you up from school on Thursday.
Yeah, you'll still see me.
Yeah.
It'll
Just
just be
about the
different.
holidays, yeah, you know.
But yeah, I just wanted to make the announcement and let everyone know.
Well, I haven't told you this. I haven't told
Mhm.
anyone else this.
He's also pregnant.
I'm also leaving completely. It's
This
this
is
Going
now
to
Jules
Tijuana.
Rebel Radio.
I tipped over the well. No, because of that, and I was. This is why I was thinking about the whole 2019 thing earlier and starting all these years ago and how much it's changed and adapted. Shayne's gonna be leaving at the end of September, the Rebel Radio Show, and I think it's only fitting that be the end of the Rebel Radio Show. And that's weird to say. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unexpected reaction from myself. Sorry. 2019, we started the Rebel Podcast from a stupid college radio station that we hated podcasting for.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
Look at the buzzer.
Yeah.
Look at the buzzer. Look at the rabbits, Lenny.
Yeah, don't do that. Change it to the desk cam, Jules. Don't do that. The Rebel Radio Show started this.
Well, hold on. Don't change to dusk cam. It's gonna pop up on the TV in 2 minutes.
Oh fuck. Sorry.
No, dude. Listen, you compose yourself while I say this. I get it because we've all had to have this talk. Like I've had to have this talk 2 or 3 times. You're doing it. I did it, but I did it in front of like Mac and Razicki and all. Right, and it does, dude. It hits you out of nowhere when you're like, yeah, you know, like, yeah, it's the.
I came in today planning to say this.
Oh no, I know. My last show with 216 Sports Call at the same place that you were just talking about.
Yeah.
We had we broke like records with how many people were listening, and like the phone was ringing off the hook the entire show, which is crazy for that. And I was completely fine the whole time, giggling, joking around. And then it got to that last 5 minutes, and I went, I just want to thank everyone. And I'm like, whoa, dude, it got so deep to the point, like I'm sitting there and I'm like, like this is something I always wanted to do, and I hope I entertained you, and I walk out of the booth, and it literally like 4 people, they're like, wasn't expecting it to get that deep. Like you were just talking about how your co-host could pick up any woman with a lighter, and I'm like, I don't know, but yeah, I bawled, dude. I bawled like a little broke back bitch talking about it.
We make the joke all the time, Oh, we'll see where we're at in 2 years. We'll see where we're at in 3 years. Oh, show's not going to last that long. Show will be canceled next week. And it does get to a point where, not that, I don't love the show. I don't love doing it because it's still what I want to do every single week.
Mm-hmm.
But it does get to a point of where do you call it, right?
Yeah.
Because at some point there has to be an end. At some point, whether it's now, whether it's 10 years from now, there has to be a definitive end.
Right.
When do you do it? And no one wants that to come about. And we just cracked a milestone with subscribers too on it. So thank you to everybody who's listened and subscribed to the Rebel Radio Show and podcast.
It's just birthed so much, and it's just grown so big.
It started all of this, and that's okay. It's okay because we're in the next step. Yeah.
It's rebellious.
But to that point, we talk about all the time when we talk about the Rebel Radio Show. We talked about Uno a couple weeks ago, and it came up again of.
That was our
Monopoly.
first episode.
We said, go back and listen to the first episode.
For those who don't know, Style and Jules have like a large collection of Monopoly. I don't know
it's
if
my
we've
favorite,
ever.
my favorite board game.
I don't think we've ever talked about it.
They have probably what 10 plus?
Probably 12.
10, 12
Yeah.
different Monopolies,
Yeah.
and the collection will continue to grow.
Do you have Cleveland Monopoly?
No, I won't.
No.
I won't get any of the location
No
ones.
location Monopoly.
We
have.
I like that they're both
We
on
have
the
rules.
same page about that. No location.
I'll discuss the Monopoly thing in a minute.
We're gonna buy the Cleveland Monopoly for
I
you.
will not have it in my house. But here's the thing. So again, we talked about Uno last week, and we made the reference. Oh, you can go back and listen to the first episode. We talked about the same thing, and I know we've talked about it many times. Of like, well, honestly, if you're gonna go listen to the show that far back, number one, don't. Number two, start at like 23. 23 is like around where Shayne came on, and that's
I
the
always
canon
tell
Rebel
people
Radio
to
show.
start when Shayne started.
Yeah, that's the canon radio show. And to that point, we had this discussion 2 weeks ago. You told us about all this, Shayne, and that point, it was already in my mind of it's not. I don't want to give the people something that they don't. I don't want to settle for less. I don't want to give someone less because I can.
Right.
It'd be easy to go on and milk it just the two of us, or have a rotating third again, or find someone else. But I don't want to do that because that's not number one. It wouldn't feel right.
It's not the show.
That's not the Rebel Radio show.
Right.
The three of us is the Rebel Radio show, and I want that to be how it lies. Maybe down the line, if there's a time and place to bring it back, we will. But I'm content. 270 as of right now. I think it's 272 is the number we're at. 4 seasons, 5 years.
And I mean that's gonna go.
That's
we'll
longer
probably,
than some TV shows.
We'll probably get close to 3.
Yeah.
Right?
We'll be close to 3.
Like right around
280 something.
280, 290 something. So I mean,
because last week of September, that last Monday, we'll do a big show. We'll have a countdown.
Yeah.
But I know this coming Monday, we'll be live Monday, business as usual. But we are going to pre-tape 2 or 3 episodes just because the first 2 weeks of September, Jules and I will be out.
Yep.
So that
Guy's
last
acting like he's John Cena on his tour.
that's Shayne's retirement tour. These last 2 weeks of September are probably going to be the ones that hit hard for the Rebel Radio show.
Ones,
Yeah.
Probably.
That being said, of course, as always, if there's ever anything you want us to talk about, chime in, please. 216-859-8699. Use the text line. Use the Discord 24/7.
This is the second bombshell dropped on us today.
Give me this time to say too, like, thank you to the audience. That's something that resonates close with me in terms of prayer. They always say that you should begin your prayers with like thanking all the thanks that you have, and so I want to say thank you to the listeners and to the people who like supported me in the background with this. But I think the biggest thank you to obviously Jordan and Jules. Some of my best friends, and like, I don't want to get super sad because, like I said, we'll touch on this. We'll get there in September, but very, very cool times ahead, and it's all gonna be good. And like I said, we're still gonna. Jordan and Jules and I will talk about it, and we'll figure something out. But this isn't like the end of us forever, right? This is just
No, like I
the
said,
end of us for a
I'll never
little
talk to
bit,
Shayne
yeah.
again.
I'm thankful too because I like good radio, and you guys being off the air makes radio that much better.
Yeah, sorry guys, sorry radio, sorry big radio.
I mean,
You lost a fucking huge ass contender.
We can
congrats,
say
guys.
we can say we never sold out.
Yeah.
We didn't sell out.
But you know what though? For real, it's hard
We
doing.
sold up.
No, it's hard doing what you guys are doing because yeah, not to bring
Jake's
it back.
getting emotional. I want to.
No, not really. No, I just I know the decision that you're making because I cut my show off like right after I was done with classes, and I easily could have kept it going. Like we were averaging, which you guys will understand, we were averaging like 170 people a show
Right.
on a Saturday afternoon, and we were like every week it was going up, and I went, I'm out. We're done. It's done. And they're like, what do you mean it's done? Like, you guys are getting... No, it's done. I would rather leave now so people are going to go, damn, I wonder what they're up to, instead of going, fuck, they're still on air? Jesus Christ. Like, no, you guys are doing the right thing.
You'll
You're doing
appreciate
good.
this. This is the because I obviously I went back and forth with this and how to do it and how to approach
Yeah,
it.
that's I
and
didn't know that was going to be the decision.
Right, like I said, I dropped this on everyone right now.
Wow, this is the first time I'm hearing this. Wow. Wow.
For some reason, it's stupid. What I always came back
The
to.
last hour, Jake.
We were almost clear.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg reference. I mean, that's the greatest thing he's ever done.
The stupid thing
That's
I
where we're
kept coming
kicked
back
off.
to. That's where the real reason. We had Jake on too many times. That's the real reason. The thing I kept coming back to, as stupid as it's going to sound, is the Shield. And you hear Rollins. You hear Rollins talk about it.
Who's
That's
who,
that's
really
a fucking
quickly.
great reference,
No,
Jake. Shut
fuck
the
you.
hell up.
Fuck you and fuck you.
I need to know
No,
who's
fuck
who.
you too. No one's anyone. No one is anyone.
With how emotional it's
I'm
got,
sad.
maybe Billy and Chuck.
Wait, I would definitely be Dean, and I don't want to be Dean.
Because you're
But I would
bald,
definitely
right?
be Dean.
No, here's the thing. It's
No,
not about
that-
anyone
I
in the
thought we'd
Shield.
be Roman.
Fuck you. It's not about anyone in the Shield, damn it. You're missing my point.
Okay.
The
You're
point
not
is
Roman.
in the point is in interviews
Seth.
when you hear people talk about it, when you hear Seth or Dean or Roman talk about it, the thing that they always bring up is we ended at the right time.
Yeah.
Because everyone goes, man, I missed the Shield. They were
Yeah.
they were just getting good, and I was really invested. You want to cut it off then. You don't want to cut it off on the downwing.
I feel real
Yeah.
bad for the people that aren't listening right now that normally listen to you guys and that are going to listen and they'll be
in
like, what the
September.
hell?
People that listen to the first 9 hours.
No,
Right?
the
Chad,
people who
clip
listen to us
this.
are listening now.
Chad, clip this.
I know Arkansas and I know Germany is, at least. They've been
Yeah.
listening all day.
That's because they fell asleep.
Clip this, Chad.
But yes, so end of September, last Monday of September will be the last Rebel Radio show.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably have some special programming. Like I said, this Monday, this Monday, not in the jaw. This Monday will be business as usual. We're going to pre-tape a handful, so if there's anything you want, conspiracies, this is the time.
Yeah.
We're not going to make it to October.
August is going to be pretty as usual,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, August will be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
August will be.
But
September.
again, last
Yeah.
Monday of
Yeah.
September is the cutoff. So get them in. If there's anything you want to talk about that we haven't talked about, I know there's conspiracies that you guys submitted in the past that we haven't got to yet.
Mhm.
So we'll do
We can
conspiracies.
throw a couple in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do whatever you guys want for
We'll
this
do some-
last
do
month
some
and a
fun
half here.
stuff, you
Yeah,
know? Do some different segments that aren't. Obviously, I think I'd like that'd be fun to do a couple cut and
Yeah.
dry normal stuff that feels
absolutely.
right. But I think it'd also be fun to spice it up and have some fun segments that
We could even throw it back, cut some shit from our old episodes.
some old
and
school
We don't need to
shit.
do that. We can just leave that dead. and
If
buried.
somebody donates $1,000, can they name your baby, Shane?
No.
can they put
Try.
in a name for consideration?
Ooh.
Sure.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
Hi.
Well,
is that a beer pitch?
You have to put in $1,000, and you can. Have
Yeah,
a
we agreed.
I can consider the name that you submit.
Did you hear the announcement? I know you were out doing runarounds. All right, welcome back to the Rebelthon. We'll get you
Yeah.
situated here.
Yeah.
Did you cry? Are you good?
How emotional was
I
it for
fucking
you?
cried. He's drinking to forget. I hate that I fucking did that. I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah.
Buddy, it happens, dude.
It's
I'll
been a
play-
long
Didn't know that
time.
you
I'll
were gonna
play when I
cancel
cried.
it.
I got it on my phone. I'll play it. I don't care.
But point is, we're gonna go out on high. We got plenty of time to get there.
Like
so don't worry.
it literally was the same exact thing.
I want to say this because this is the other half of that.
Say it
I had another half.
with your chest.
I had another half.
There's
of that
another
sentence.
half.
Rebel Radio Show is going to be end September. That's going to be the last one. We are very much like we alluded to. We're in a new era of WSRR.
Then
This is
now
Dude,
forever.
this is the
Together.
This is the
This is,
Paul Levesque era.
We all three
sold-
were like,
We sold the TKO.
we sold out to TKO.
TKO bought it, guys.
Ah,
We
man.
should talk-
Imagine.
I played that
imagine.
"fuck you" rock bit earlier because of it.
Final boss busts in. Fuck you guys.
Goosebumps. No,
Yeah.
this is very much a different.
Trending.
is very much a different brand than it was 5 years ago. And I think our programming reflects that. We're a lot larger scale. We have amazing sponsors. We have amazing artists that we get to work with. And at the end of the day, that's what it's always going to be. It's always going to be centered around local music. It's always going to be centered around local artists and local creators. That's always what it's going to be. That's never going to change. To that, obviously, programming is probably going to be a little bit different after September here. As of right now, Rebel Radio Show will continue running replays Mondays at 5 all throughout the week after September. Off Air and Pigeonhole will run at the same times as usual for right now. I am going to bring back After Midnight on Monday nights.
Ooh.
So Monday nights, I will be on.
Round of applause.
No doing that.
Come on.
Mondays,
Bring in
12:03.
the jazz music, the noir.
Mondays at 12:03 a.m. That's technically Tuesday morning. You can join me for After Midnight. We're going to be talking about cryptids, conspiracies, the paranormal, all the things that go bump in the night. You're going to be able to put in your stories, your consideration, your comments on that with the text line 216-859-8699, of course. But we'll have more on that as it gets closer.
On Tuesdays, we're going to do, is it Fozzie or Ozzy?
We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that, Jake.
Wait, but this is a good segue, actually, you dumb piece of shit. I feel like it's not something that we mention too often. But if you, the listener, have an idea for a show, or if you feel like you want to be an on-air presence, I know that it's something that we always are considering.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like I can speak confidently for the group when I say that. And we're always looking for people. We're always looking for big, strong creatives who have great ideas, and whether that be music that you want to play, if you have ideas for live shows, or if that's a talking program that you have an idea for, that's something that, obviously Style just said, Jordan just said, programming is going to look a little different, whether that's fortunately or unfortunately. Like, we'll see. It's going to be a little different.
What he's saying is, are you interested in a career in broadcasting?
I mean, dude.
Please don't read that spot.
Literally though, I know I've talked about it so many times, but Jordan plucked me out of fucking thin air because we took a class together in high school. He was like, "Hey man, you want to write for me?" And then he was like, "Hey man, I like what you write. You want to do a guest spot?" I was like, he was like, "Hey man, I like that guest spot. Do you want to co-host?" And now it's been 5 years, 6 years. I don't know what happened in between.
You lost a lot of hair in between.
Yeah, I lost a lot of hair in between. What the fuck happened? But like,
he lost his hair and he got a ring.
Point being,
this guy.
I got a fucking baby too.
Yeah, right?
Hey now,
It could happen to you.
yeah, you did.
It could happen to any one of you. You could lose your hair and get a radio job.
Do you want to get married? Do you want to
Don't
find
lose your
the
hair.
one?
join radio? It could happen to you.
WSRR is one for one.
We could have brought that up during the off-air court case, by the way, that Shayne didn't like me for like 4 years, and then I randomly
Whoa,
fucking messaged
no.
him.
Well, you did
No.
win though.
That's not
You
true
did
at all.
win. Because
We
you
were
were
in
on
board
the
games.
section
We've
match.
talked about that.
We were in board game club
We've talked about
together.
that on the Rebel Radio Show, I'm pretty sure.
We've talked
Oh,
about that
yeah.
on off air also.
Yeah.
We
we-
should segue back to
JC.
our Monopoly collection.
Hang on,
You
no,
have a
we're not.
large
Hang on. I
monopoly.
got more to talk about in the terms of radio.
Oh,
Because After Midnight's coming back
Yeah, that's right.
Monday nights, 12:05, technically Tuesday morning. So that'll come back. I don't know if right away in October. We're gonna try and make it for October since that's Conspiracy Thieves, and they'll fill that programming. I know Evan and I have also been talking about another show that I'm not going to give away too much on yet. It's still very much in early development, but we're throwing around ideas for another show as well. That'd be a late night, early morning show. And I know Shayne. And again, I don't know your plans,
No.
but I know Shayne
Divulge a little
has
I-
been
I-
working on some things as well.
And I think, maybe I can talk about it here too. I've been sitting on an idea for a long time that would be more on the YouTube, and it'd be more of like a visual camera aspect thing, but still obviously heavily partnered with WSRR and the programming here. I think Cozy Show would be cool to show you guys, but stepping away from the show gives me more time to focus on that. So, we'll find out more later, I guess.
We can talk about this after the Rebelthon if you want, but where's that leave off air? How you feeling about off air?
I think if off air wants to continue, off air should continue. I think it's a very easily formatted show, and that was the way that I intended it to be. Obviously, I'm the host, and or at least I was the host, but that doesn't have to be how it was. I'd be happy to pass the reins on to anyone here who's worthy.
Do you want to host off air?
I'll host off air.
That'd make my dick hard, honestly.
Yeah,
are we,
no, I
are we
could
gonna
do
make
that.
this canon on the Rebelthon right now?
And I think
yeah,
you know,
dude. Yeah, if you want me to, I will.
you can do.
I- Listen,
whatever
I've
you-
been promised so many times that I was going to be the next guy up. So if you actually want to do it, I would be honored.
Listen, you're getting the strap, man.
All
You're
right.
getting the push. We're putting the rocket on your back, pal.
All right, you're
You're-
doing what a lot of people promised and they
You-
would never do.
You owe him a handshake and a hot dog.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh
Where's
god,
powers?
they're doing
Like,
the Mega Powers
where's
handshake.
the glizzy?
Oh my god, the glizzy's getting in the jaw.
Do whatever you want with it, though. If
Oh,
you want
that's
to
where the
change it.
glizzy
no, I
is.
mean
No.
It's all politics now.
No, not at all.
All politics and religion.
No,
Hey,
That's
man.
all, yeah, that's all
That's
off
all-
air is going to be now.
whatever
It's
you
just
want it
gonna
to
be
be.
talking about.
Whatever you want.
Yeah,
it to
no,
be.
I mean, I like the theme. We'll keep the theme. I mean, you
I
know.
want to make it easy. I want to.
Well,
I want it to be easy.
Well,
for,
yeah, but also keep in mind, like I love tradition, and there's obviously people there that follow it and they like it. So I'm gonna keep it relatively the same.
And furthermore, I don't want it to sound like I will never be on off air again. You know.
I was
yeah,
gonna
no,
say
you'll be-
I don't want
yeah.
to speak on behalf of. Well, I was gonna say your show. I guess Jake's show now.
Yeah,
I don't want to speak on behalf of Jake, but we'd love to have you on as much as possible
course.
too.
Mm-hmm.
You're not my fucking voice.
Fuck you, dude. All right.
I think,
No, of course.
If of course if you'd have me, I'd love to stop by sometime.
Yeah,
you know.
This is our chance to cut him out completely.
we've been talking about this.
me and Jake been planning a hostile takeover of off air for so long.
Fuck, this is so crazy, guys. The last hour of the fucking Rebelthon, and we're dropping fucking nukes.
We're
like
lore
this.
dumping. We're lore dumping.
216-859-8699. Text in to get a fucking sticker.
Sticker.